you not putting effort into something got somebody crashing out. Collective, I don't know what y'all done did to somebody, but you got them crashing out. This is given a situation with Future and Gorgeous Doll when she called his phone and he picked up on the first ring, but he trying to convince everybody he don't know her. It's something similar to that for some of you guys. Now, it don't have to be that somebody acting like they don't know you or they're not claiming you. It don't have to be anything like this. This is just like somebody that's trying to play it, but you're really getting under their skin. See, you're not like everybody else. The reason why you stood out to begin with is because you were different. So the very reason why somebody was attracted to you is the very thing they dislike about this situation. You wasn't chasing after nobody to begin with. You know, the Eight of Wands is in reverse. So you guys could be busy, or y'all just got stuff that y'all gotta do, where maybe you, because I'm getting like messages have been sent between you and somebody, right? You already wasn't blowing up their phone like that because you got stuff to do. Somebody liked that, right? So let's say somebody was talking to you. They liked the fact that you wasn't blowing up their phone. They liked the fact that you wasn't going all over this, all over that. You know, they kind of liked the space that they had. And that was the reason, one of the reasons why you kind of stood out. Maybe when this person is dating people, they're all over them. They get good morning text every morning or whatever, blowing up their phone, message after message after message. You weren't necessarily like that. So you already stood out because somebody looked at you as like not really, I won't say you wasn't checking for this person, but that's the energy. Now this person is getting upset because you're not blowing up their phone. It's almost like, well, somebody wanted, they got it, right? They're used to dealing with people that's clingy. They're used to dealing with people that's all over them or blowing up their phone every 5 to 6 seconds. They're used to dealing with stuff like that. You, on the other hand, never was that to begin with. Now somebody's getting upset. They're getting upset because, one, they're texting you, you're not getting back to them. Or you're taking a long time to respond for some of you guys. Others of you guys here, there's also something where somebody's upset that you're not giving something as much energy with this Page of Wands in reverse. It's almost like somebody was, you were supposed to be giving something way more energy than what you're giving it, and somebody doesn't like that. So that's what's going on here for some of you guys. You got somebody pressed. You got somebody heated. This also could be in a situation where somebody's also upset because they don't like how you got another person. Like, let's say this is a woman or a guy that is dealing with you, right? You're talking to this person. They have other people that they could have been talking to. They have like another woman or another man that they used to talk to that is upset by how this person acts over you. Okay? So like somebody be crashing out over y'all. They be losing their mind over y'all. But see, the Eight of Wands reverse, this is somebody that's used to really not texting people back. They're not used to being the one to have to blow up somebody's phone. That usually happens to them. So somebody got you because you stood out for these reasons, right? You was very gorgeous, very handsome. Somebody liked the fact that you wasn't all up them. You know, they liked the fact that, you know, it was like some type of chase. Like, they had access to you, but it was still like they had kind of had to chase to kind of get more from you. And now they're crashing out because you're not giving them the energy that they wanted. So that's what's going on here, y'all. You know, you could have stopped messaging somebody for some of y'all, or, you know, you just been busy and somebody's crashing out. They're getting upset because they feel like you're not putting enough effort in. But this is why they liked you. So take it or leave it, doesn't here. That's just for the ones that is going to resonate. For some of y'all here, this can also be like a Just Hilarious and the Lord, what's her name? Lauren Larissa. It could be one of them situations where somebody liked you for the very reason that they dislike you now. Like, you could have been very talented. You could have been very good at something. You was very skilled. Somebody liked it you because of your talents and your skills and all of the above, until you started outdoing them, or until you started showing them where maybe they're not putting as much effort in with this Eight of Wands in reverse. Maybe somebody liked it you because you took your time. You know, you're very tedious with something. You don't be rushing. You take your time with stuff. And now this person liked that at first, but now you taking your time and being diligent and starting to show that where they're sloppy at. You know, they like the fact that you color inside the lines. But now that they're coloring outside the lines, they don't like seeing that you color inside the lines. They like that at first, but now it's starting to get to them. So for some of you, there's something like this happening where like the very reason that somebody liked you at first, they're disliking you for it now. Some of y'all, like I said earlier, somebody don't like the fact that you're not all up their back. They feel like you're not giving them enough effort, enough attention. But this is somebody that like that because they're used to dealing with people that is all over them. But now they're the ones that kind of have to step into that role, and they don't like it. But they like you because of this. They also like the chase. Even if this wasn't like a chase for you and you really could have just been busy. Somebody liked the fact that you had stuff going on. This can even be a situation where somebody liked it. I'm hearing because she got her own. Oh, she got her own. Okay? Somebody could have loved the fact that you had your own. Until they started not being able to do certain stuff because you got your own. So that's basically what's going on here. So it's almost like, I don't know, so I'm hearing backhand compliment. Be mindful of somebody trying to give you a backhand compliment. And somebody is giving you a backhand compliment, you feel like it was kind of backhand. It was backhand because it definitely wasn't your front hand. It was definitely the back. Okay, because they said the front hand, girl, stop. Okay, like that's the energy. So if somebody is giving you a backhand compliment or you feel like something is a backhand compliment, it more likely is. You're not tripping. I'm just here to tell y'all not tripping. Okay, somebody was talking so much about y'all and it made other people like you. I don't think that was part of the plan. Somebody literally could have spoke y'all into existence. Okay, literally could have spoke you into existence. And I don't think that this was where this person was trying to angle things at. I don't think they were trying to, you know, necessarily go down this route. So this is what's going on here. Like somebody could be talking about you and you walk right through the door as they speaking, or somebody bringing you up or mentioning you and you somehow, some way right there, or you popping up in some type of way. So something like that is definitely playing out for some of you guys. Okay, you got people taking notes from you, by the way, collective. Okay, so that's what's going on here. People are taking notes from you with the 6 of Wands and the 4 of Cups. This could even be situations where people could have like possibly made you feel left out in the past, could have rejected you, or you know, just could have made you feel a certain way. With the 6 of Wands here, this is where you guys are at currently. So people feel like you guys are currently having some type of victory. You're having some type of success in your life currently right now. And success can look, is very subjective, right? You can be successful because you got a home. You can be successful because you got a car. You know, somebody may think you balling because you got a new phone that's out. You know what I'm saying? They think you successful. You know what I'm saying? It could just, that perception is people perception. People perception of you as currently being very successful, or wherever you're at right now, they know it's a lot more where it's about to come from, at least, right? So there's something here where maybe back then somebody could have made you feel left out. They could have, you know, made you feel a certain way, or could have even shunned you in a way. Now they're taking notes from you. Okay, so that's what's going on here. So people will talk about you, you know, all of the above, but then also while hence learning from you. So that may be something where somebody could have been talking about you, or you know, they had so much to say, but now they're actually learning from you. They're actually taking notes from you. Okay, and you wouldn't think this person will be taking notes or anything like this here, because especially with this 4 of Cups being here, this is somebody that could have made you feel. Now this can be somebody that have regret too. They can have regret pushing you. You know, yeah, that's what it is for some of y'all. Somebody got to take notes from afar. Like somebody could have been up close. They could have been up close for something that's happening in your life, but they have to watch from afar. They have to take notes from afar. So somebody definitely regrets that, because the Empress in reverse. So somebody could have felt like something wasn't enough back then, right? Whatever that looks like. Somebody felt like something wasn't enough. They acted a certain way because they felt you wasn't bringing enough to the table, or they felt like, you know, you didn't fit into whatever mode that they wanted that you to fit into. This person is now regretting that, because now they seeing how successful you are. They see how many victories you're having, and they know that there's a lot where it's about to come from that. They got to take notes from afar. Like this could be somebody where, like, for instance, right, they see what you're doing and they're taking notes on what you're doing because they're learning from you. But this person could have learned from you up close and personal. Like they could have been up close and personal to see everything, you know. But because this person, it's almost like somebody did it to themselves, right? They pushed themselves out of the membership club. Okay, they could have been part of whatever you have going on, but they decided to choose the opposite side of the fence. Now they're on the opposite side of the fence. Like this is like you putting fireworks up in the air, and somebody see the fireworks in the air, but they don't know where the fireworks is coming from. You could have seen where the fireworks was coming from. You could have been up close in person, but now you got to watch from across the street. and they ain't got no good view. This is like somebody, oh, this is the great analogy to use for this. This is like somebody going to a game and they're sitting outside the game when they could have been inside the stadium. You know, they could have been inside the stadium. They could have been up close. But the only thing they can do is watch you on the screen. Like on the screen, you know, like the performers that be performing. And there's people that are very close that can see the performer. Then there's people that's like far, far away where they can see the performer on the projector. That's basically what it is for somebody. They watching something, but they're watching it far away. They could have been up close and personal. They sitting outside the stadium trying to catch a good glimpse of what's going on, but they could have had the front row tickets. You could have damn touched their hand. Okay, that's basically what's going on here, collective. So somebody did it to themselves in their real life. This could also be somebody that realizing that going against you ain't bring them anything, right? Especially somebody was trying to go against you, or they did go against you at one point in time. It didn't do nothing for them. It didn't do nothing for them. Absolutely nothing. Okay, so somebody starting to realize that they're taking notes from you from afar.